Tonight, exclusive interview with the saint philosopher, Anselm. I hope he doesn't try to make me confess in one of those stalls. And then, personal interviews with his tightest bros. We'll finally find out why he's wearing a party hat and a dress. This is the Colbert Report. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love me too. But tonight, folks, we delve into the life of Anselm, the great philosopher. Anselm of Canterbury. He is known for his famous ontological argument, whatever that is, and for defending the Pope by threatening to walk to Rome while being naked. Trust me, this is quite the threat. I mean, who wants to see this old guy naked, right? Works for me. So, before any ado, let me introduce my first guest, Anselm's father. He shares his name with the most famous of wizards, Gandalf. Let me introduce him to you. Thank you for coming. Now, tell me, Gandalf, is Frodo really such a crybaby in real life?
My name is Gundalf. And I thought we were talking about my son Aslan, not Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yes. Sorry. My bad. Please don't stick your giant eagles on me or anything. We don't want any of that. But, so Gandalf.
It's Gundalf.
Whatever. So tell us about Anselm's childhood. Was he always threatening to just take off his clothes?
No, that was actually really unexpected. He had grown up in a very religious, religious childhood because his mother influenced him that way. Whereas I just wanted him to get out and see the world before he made such life decisions, to cause some mischief, kiss a girl or anything like that, but he wouldn't have any of it.
Okay. So you're telling me, so when Anselm asked you if he could cross the Alps to go to the monastery, did it look something like this?
You shall not pass!
I just simply wanted him to come up with his own ideas rather than those that his mother brainwashed him with. And I mean, he ended up running away at the age of 23 anyways. And he didn't even go straight to the monasteries. He wandered around Europe like a hippie, having no idea what to do with his life. And it says that he ate this bread of exceptional whiteness while crossing the Alps.
So snow, right? You mean he ate snow? Well, thanks, Gandalf. That's all the time we have for today.
Pleasure.
We'll be right back after this. Don't go away. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Well, tonight, welcome back to the Rapport. As my viewers may know, I am tight with the Pope. As you can tell, I took that with my iPhone. But what you may not know is how tight our holy Anselm was with his mentor and teacher, Len Frank, who has also agreed to appear on tonight's show. We tried to get Mr. Pope over here, but oddly enough, he said he'd rather read the entire Bible backwards instead of coming on the show. Anyways, let me introduce to you the previous Archbishop of Canterbury, Len Frank, everybody. So, Len Frank, thank you for not excommunicating me, by the way, last year. So grateful. You know how I love those little round wafers. But, as I understand, under your tutelage, Anselm learned the great art of philosophy and became the prior of the monastery, which I guess is basically the equivalent of being the Ravenclaw prefect at Hogwarts, right?
Yeah, and Aslan was one of my greatest pupils. He quickly rose through the Benedictine Abbey to the different ranks. He started writing many of his articles like the Monologion, the Prologion. In fact, his ontological argument has become world-renowned.
Well, yes, but how does it feel? I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Lanfranc.
Lanfranc.
I'm one of his best mentors.
Right. Lanfranc, how does it feel to not even be remembered? Because your star pupil came in and basically replaced you. I bet you wish you could just take his ontological argument and just shove it up his...
Ontological. And as a man of God, I do not covet the fame of Anselm. I am, in fact, happy for him that he's received these blessings from God.
Right. So what was this ophthalmology argument anyways?
Ontological. The idea of the ontological argument is that which exists in reality, as well as in thought, is obviously greater than that which exists only in the mind. Therefore, that then which nothing can be greater can be thought, must therefore exist in reality.
Wait. So you're telling me that if in my mind I can see something so perfect that nothing can be better than it, then it must be real. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Come on. Hey, the perfect cell phone, right? Very classy.
It doesn't necessarily work like that.
Well, thank you, Lanfranc. This is all the time we have for today. Thank you for coming. Have a great day. We'll be back after this. Folks, tonight I must confess, long live the king. For without the king, where could we get our mattresses? Or our burgers? So, tonight we have the honor, nay, the privilege, of meeting the king himself. I present to you King Henry of England, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, my king.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I mean, it's the least I could do for my commoners of my kingdom.
So flattered. But, king, tell me, if my sources are correct, you were king while Anselm was Archbishop of Canterbury, correct?
Yes, the fool was extremely devout to his religion, but what does that have to do with me? I mean, you said you brought me on to talk about me, right?
Yes, of course. It says here that the king before you exiled Anselm over who could appoint bishops in England. But, of course, you were kind enough to pledge your full support to him once he took the throne. But later you took it all back and exiled Anselm anyways. Is someone a little bipolar?
Bipolar? How dare you? I'm the King of England. Listen, that pompous priest tried to excommunicate me. Me, the King of England. How could someone do something like that?
I can only imagine. You are the king. But you Brits sure have a way of treating those you first pledged your support to. I mean, just look at your American colonies.
What colonies?
That turned out well for you, didn't it? I mean, you do know that you lost the war.
What war?
Right? Well, I'm just making sure. Really? I'm sorry, King, but we just got news. You have been exiled from the show.
What?
You must
You
leave.
can't exile me. I'm the King of England. You can't exile me.
Wait. Just kidding.
Get off me.
Sorry, King. We'll take that. Okay.
Whoa,
and,
hey!
Yeah, let's have him go. The interview is now over. That's all the time we had for him. My fellow Americans, I know what you must be thinking. Why not just interview the man Anselm himself? Well, we had the same question, so we went up and we caught him on the way to Rome. But he had something to say about that. Let's see what he said. Anselm, can we have a word?
No. Can't you see I'm on a mission? Wait, what? You don't understand my argument? So, God exists. If he's in your mind, he's real. Oh yeah, I'm protesting against the king.
Why?
Well, he's a real piece of...
You cold?
What?
Well, that man sure is fashionable. Anyways, thank you so much for watching tonight about our documentary on the saint philosopher Anselm. But that's all the time we have, folks. So, God bless America, and God bless me.